right, Miss Mo. First off, how long have you been at LadyStrong?
Okay, so I had to look this up because I didn't even remember, so as I'm getting older. But I started during COVID. It was spring of 2020.
Spring of 2020. Look at that. You're like a COVID baby.
I'm a COVID baby,
I
yes.
love it. I love it. All right, so Miss Mo, first question for you. How do you manage to find time to work out while being a mom and an entrepreneur?
Okay, so when I first started LadyStrong, I did not work out at all. I did recreational sports, but I wanted to get strong, and I knew with COVID, it was gonna be hard to stop completely and then get back into it. So then I was like, what can I do with the 30 days of my life? They say 21 days, you can create a habit. So I said, I'm gonna work out, and then I searched and I found you guys, and I was like, this is it. And then the first Zoom, you guys, Marciea was like yelling at me, and I was like, what the hell is happening? But I fell in love with it. So then I started squeezing in 3 workouts wherever I could, and then I found that the more I challenged myself, if I could do 3 workouts a week and then a bonus of 4, I found that if I started prioritizing myself and found an equal footing with my home schedule, my kids, and my work, if I put myself as a priority, then I started putting my schedule in there. So I started scheduling my workouts as part of my daily activities.
You had an appointment that you couldn't cancel.
Yes.
I love that. All right. Next question. Since starting, name a time you failed, and what did you do to bounce back?
All right, so this is a cop-out, but I have to say, I've learned at LSF with a lot of the coaches, we really don't really fail, do we? I mean, we just learn from our mistakes, bounce right back. But I will say, what I would count as failures to me were the times when I was like, oh, I'm going to work out later, and I didn't, and then I'm mad at myself. Or during a challenge, I cheated. I'm like, oh, I'm so mad, I'm such a failure. But then, I just found that those were learning blocks, right? Those were stumbling that made me greater and better. So I found the truest thing for me was learning. Oh, the time. Yeah. Should knock me off. I found that what I did was I learned to schedule myself. I learned to plan and just take it day by day.
I love that. All right, next question. What's your biggest fear within your health and wellness journey? Your biggest fear?
So I didn't really think about this, but I think it was losing motivation, right? Because we're so hyped and we're so excited. But I have to say, the LSF community, you ladies, are really phenomenal. I cannot lie. I mean, every time, I'm not really a social media person, but truthfully, as much as I want to hate Isa, I love her. Sitting there doing those damn crunches, girl. I do 15 crunches because of you. I did the Stronger series. I tried it, and if I didn't have Joanna next to me saying we could do it. But then even so, hearing your stories of heartache, strength, what you want to do. So any which way, my biggest fear is not losing motivation and stopping. I just want to keep this part of my DNA.
Awesome. And then the last one, what's your advice to everyone that's here today?
Oh, commit to yourself. Make yourself a priority. One of the best advices I've heard here, there's so many, but one of the best I've heard was the worst workout you do is the one you don't do, right? Yep. I say this to my girlfriends all the time that I try to drag because they think I drank the Kool-Aid, the Gatorade, which is really good, the Colt. But I say start small, modify. It's not a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And be kind to yourself. You're gonna be okay.
Mic drop. That a girl. All right.
Thank you.